I'd like to introduce you to a new coil manufacturer, Nell. Well, they're not new, they've been around for 2 or 3 years now, building up a very, very good reputation. And this is the largest detector coil they make, called the Big Coil. It measures 17 inch by 15 inch, and you would use this predominantly on very, very clean ground, or especially pasture land, where maximum detection range is imperative. And here we have the second coil in the Nell range. This is the Tornado coil. Measures 13 inches by 12 inches. This you would use on pasture, fairly clean ground. It's got more ground coverage than standard coils or standard manufacturer's coils. Third coil in the range, the Nell Hunter coil, which measures 12.5 inches by 8.5 inches. That's going to come into its own on ploughed land, where you need good ground coverage, you need good separation with a 2D coil compared to maybe a standard concentric coil, and it'll give you excellent recovery speed near to iron also. Here we have the fourth coil in the range, the Sharpshooter, which measures 9.5 by 5.5 inches. This is a coil that you're going to use predominantly on ploughed land or possibly in amongst stubble, where you need a small coil to get in between the stubble stalks, or if it's a roughly ploughed field. This is the fifth coil in the range, the Sharp. It's 5 inches diameter, a round coil rather than the butterfly shape of the previous 4 Nell coils. This is a coil which you would use on very, very junky ground, where there's so much iron you really need to get in between the iron very, very slowly and carefully. You'd also use it on maize stubble, the really thick maize stubble, which is very difficult to detect amongst because of the thickness of the stalks. This will give very, very good separation as well also.